It's that shame that goes with the loss of power that leads to suicidal behavior and feeling that there's absolutely no way out. Sometimes you have to realize that the person you picked 40 years ago may not be the person you would pick today based on how you've evolved and grown up as an adult. And so the disappointment really is fear of, well, wait a minute, if they can't keep it together, maybe we won't be able to keep it together. People are always looking for something juicy. The message is that she's still going strong, that she feels great, and she's moving on from the relationship and continuing to work.
As was discussed before, faith
listen,
can play
Larry,
a role. I mean, that's
Larry,
important to know. It's not like jobs, payrolls, salaries, bonuses is not the only thing in the world.
Larry, listen, I am not saying that we are victims. I think people should try to live an excuse-free life. I think they should go back to basics. If they didn't like the job they had before, this may be the perfect time to get certified in becoming a life coach or a physical therapist. Questions they want to ask their dad, but they're too embarrassed to ask. It could be like a question about a boy about sex that they're afraid to ask and they want to know. Right, and dads don't. Right, and dads have the red face and don't want to be there. So the dads get to respond as well. They call themselves caretakers, not mothers and fathers. They can't even identify who their mother and father is. They have no core self-esteem. The long-term trauma for these kids is not because of being taken away from their parents, but because of the lifestyle that they've been living.
We've also become a society more body conscious in terms of women's figures and what should a woman look like. And that has kind of shifted and changed, which is unfortunate, because all women are beautiful no matter what your breast size are. It doesn't change whether you're feminine enough. And unfortunately the message then is you're only feminine if you have breasts.
They may want to end their show to save their marriage. I think it's imperative at this point that they take a big step back and focus on their children and the ultimate consequences for their children if they don't end the show. Sit down with them and then just sort of ask them their views without judgment. Let them broach the conversation and talk about their values about that person. And if you have a difficult teen who doesn't want to talk, journal with them. He was desperate, very lonely, clearly had many, many years of issues with women, issues with relationships in general. Don't go in the holiday season with the idea that this year it's going to be different, that Aunt Betty is not going to get drunk and throw you under the bus. So go into this holiday season with reality. And I often tell people to journal and write down some of the key people that they have difficulty and stress with at the holiday so that they can prepare themselves with new coping strategies. Yeah, I believe that this is a time to get back to family matters. That means coming home, having dinner with your family, and also rephrasing what's going on in the economy as something positive. In other words, come home, tell your children, look, we're going on a new journey. This is a new adventure.